Good morning, everyone. It's Dave Weiner here. I just want to show you a lick. This is what we would call a lick in software that really works nicely. This is a few weeks after um, first releasing the feature. And if you recall, these were called Xrefs. And what that means is that basically I was reading this, and actually what happened was I was reading somebody had retweeted a pointer to this, and it got me back in here, and it made me think of something else, that if you took all the people who agree that the net should have lasting structures that are free of tech industry business models, then the problem could be solved. It's not a matter of may. I think that there's no question that there are enough, because the costs of producing a long-lived archive, well, we don't know what the costs are, but we do have some best practices, and they're not expensive. That's the thing about them. They just require some new software and some discipline to use them. Anyway, and so what's kind of funny about this is that this is an example of that kind of technology, of an upgrade available to the web that's only just using static files on Amazon S3, or they could be anywhere. It's just URLs. So the way this works is that this is a piece, and I need to scroll it a little bit so you can see it. It's the original piece, and it was from yesterday. And so you can get back from the cross-reference, you can get to the original piece. And the other thing I wanted to say was that I've just started testing a thing called Instant Dave, and I'm starting to think about and actually working on a two-way feature for that, for Instant Dave. Let me see if I can get that up here. Yeah, there it is. That's what Instant Dave looks like. And right now, it just notifies you when a new post comes out, either on Scripting News or on the link blog. So when something new comes out, you hear a little notification, it shows up, and you can go from that place to whatever it is that it's linking to. And actually, this is something that's kind of interesting. There, you see I wrote a post this morning called "I Have a Huge Dropbox," and this is something I was playing around with. You can actually get the full text tucked away. It sends the text with the post, and it doesn't break the rule that like when you initially see it, it just looks like that, and you kind of have to be looking for that thing to see it. That's how discreet I want this to be right now. I'm not sure where all this goes. One thing I am sure of is that you may have a comment on one of these things, and there'll be a place to type that comment in right here, okay? And I will see what you type. There's no guarantee that I'm going to do anything with it, but if I do something with it, it's going to be something like this. Can you see that a comment or whatever? And only really good stuff. I'm only putting in stuff that really is the kind of stuff that I would put on my blog. And because it's my blog, I get to say what that is, and it's not necessarily without fluctuation either. So so this is going to be an interesting spot. There was one other thing I went right by. This is another lick that works really, really nicely. And I wasn't really thinking about it. While I was doing the Crossref thing, I also made it so that you can include a tweet in the same spot. And as a result of that...
That's right, this time.
Hey.
That's like before.
Wait till you see how this ends if you haven't seen it.
It's the next chapter of the franchise that's been hailed as...
It's really, really crass.
Oh my god, I just killed Brett Michaels! Well, everyone's replaceable.
That's it. Everyone's replaceable. And I suppose it's true. Sad, but true. Anyway. So, yeah, that's the thing. I want to... And then, of course, your comments are going to be blog posts. And it's that's just the way it is. Nobody may ever read them, but there'll be a feed for them, and there'll be a page where you can see them on the web, and so that when you click on this link, you'll be taken to some place that's permanent, and that is the kind of place that you can do a cross-reference on, or it also works on the web, which is also like super important. So sorry for rambling, but that's what I wanted to talk about today. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.